Hey, all, hey, I'm Ashley, and this is for Dizzy Birds, and this is our Save with Friends for the third week of July. Today's Wednesday. I'm actually filming ahead because this week I have a lot going on, which I will update you on when I'm coloring today. But I hope you're having a great week so far. We're about the middle of the week, and I'm excited to save some money with you. So I'll get right into it. I do want to mention, in case you haven't already, we did hit 1,000 subscribers, so there's a freebie in the Ko-fi shop for you if you are interested. It is Christmas in July themed and super cute with my little birds. But I also created the Christmas in July watch party. Now I'm pre-filming, so there may be some people who've been added to this list as of today. But if you are interested in getting on my list for watch hours, just comment down below, please. Let me know, and I will happily add you. And if you are willing, add me to your list because that is what we are working towards. Now that we've hit our 1,000 subscribers, we're now pushing to get our watch hours up, and we are going to be releasing freebies for milestones hit for watch hours. So, would really appreciate your support on that, and I would love to support others. So let me know if you want to be on that list. All right, let's get right into it. I've got lots to cover today, and my favorite video because we get to play all the games and do all the things from other collaborators here in the community. So, up first, because it is Christmas in July, we're doing a special one here. We're going to do our Christmas in July coloring here from Mindo Co. We have, let's see, what does it say? About $20 budgeted for this today. So, let's find $20. I'm going to color in Santa here because I'm tired of waiting to get to color him in. And he's $10. So I will chat with you here a little bit. Today, as you're watching this, maybe, hopefully, it's Wednesday. Wednesday is a big day for us here in the family. If you've been following the channel, you may know that my brother, my youngest brother, who is actually 34, but to me, still my baby brother, is struggling with some health issues, particularly his heart. He needs some repairs. And it's been some tough going here over the last few months as he's had other issues as a result of the heart. And so we have been waiting sort of impatiently at this point for him to actually get the repairs done on his heart. And assuming everything went the way it was supposed to this week, he is going to be having surgery tomorrow finally. So it's a very serious surgery. It's open heart surgery. It's going to have a long recovery. And though we are happy for him, we are also all, of course, nervous, and there's anxiety associated with such a serious surgery. So when you see this tomorrow, the next day, I will be up at the hospital awaiting the results and hoping everything is going well. So, and then he will spend some time in the hospital recovering, of course, because as I said, it's a serious open heart surgery. And then when he comes out for a week or two, he will be here as well, recovering at home. So while all of that is happening, of course, life goes on for the rest of us. My husband and I will continue going to work through every day, and my mom will stay here caring for him. So, lots happening in our house this week, but hopefully very good things because that is very much what we need to happen. We need that repair to happen, and it needs to go well so that he can start getting on the mend and get back to his life. He misses his life. He lives in typically works in Texas, and so he is missing his friends and his work there, but it will be a bit before he can get there. So a little bit sad in that regard, but hanging in. Work is, it's the end of the year as in my organization, even though I know it's not the end of the year. It's the end of the year for our business, and so it's always just a little bit crazier. Lots of stuff happening there. So yeah, no, of course when it rains it pours. It's got to be crazy all around, but I'm optimistic I'm going to be able to get through it just fine, day by day, as we say, right? So I'm glad I'm going to stay on track with the filming here and keep that kind of stability, because I want to finish out Christmas in July strong and see what we're able to put towards our Christmas savings and, of course, our debt. But that's what's going on with me. What's going on with y'all? How is y'all's summer going? I hope you're having a little less chaos than we are. Oh, y'all, I almost forgot. That's how chaotic it is that this could happen. What I'm about to share with you could happen, and I wouldn't remember it. So last week, and this is unfortunately going to have a negative impact to the budget, but that's just life. But last week, my husband was on his way to work, and he drives a big F-150 truck that we use to pull the camper. So it's not a small vehicle, but he was on his way to work, and somebody in a car, he says, hit him, sideswiped him, and then kept driving. So he pulled over, hoping that they too would pull over, and they did not. So he did not get their license plate or anything that we could use to make a report. So we ended up we're going to eat the cost of that unfortunate event. Thankfully, we have insurance, but I'm a little bit bummed about it. I won't lie, because it's certainly an expensive fix, and they did do some damage to the side of the car or the truck and the mirror, and I think it's going to be a minimum of $1,000. Who knows, really, though. A minimum of $1,000 for us to take care of that when it was somebody else who did it. So that's a little frustrating, but like I said, so much going on that's not even at the top of the list of things. But I wanted to share that with y'all because we might see some impact to the budget or the savings as a result. Now, I'm not going to let that upset me too much, because that's the whole point of doing savings, right? Is that when emergencies or things that are unexpected happen, we are able to take care of them. So as much as I hate having to pay for something like that, the fact that I can is, kind of a big change in my life in the last few years. Something like that would have been catastrophic. And, even though it is still not awesome, like I'm not happy that it happened and that we're having to spend it, I do feel pretty good about the fact that we can actually take care of it. I don't know what I'm doing with my color scheme with this guy here. But whatever. He's colorful. He's definitely colorful. He's enjoying his break. He's going to have to come back after July and get going because, Christmas is just right around the corner in that fact. But so, yeah, we had a little unfortunate situation that's going to ding our budget, of course. But we have the money we need to take care of it. So, yeah. So between the surgery and, just kind of just general family related stresses, work being a little bit, it's not abnormally nuts. It's always nuts like this time of year. And then also the snafu with the truck. I tell you what, I'm kind of over it. I won't lie. I'm kind of over it. All right, Santa's done. So we have $10 taken care of. Now we need another $10. So we have this $5 down here for this money. Why don't we do that? He's just got piles of money hanging around. I do wish he would just bring me money. He never does, though. Have any of you all ever had this happen where somebody hit you? And it's essentially it's a hit and run, right? Like he did this car, he or she, whoever it was, hit the truck, and it did damage to 3 panels on one side. Luckily, there wasn't an accident associated with it. They just, they did a lot of damage, and I know it's going to cost us, not to mention the deductible, but prepared for whatever. But I don't know how people do stuff like that and then drive off. Have you ever had that happen? It's kind of nuts. All right, so there's 15. So we're now at 15. We now have to do 5 more. Let's do this little ball down here. 4, 3. He is maybe here with the kids, maybe the elves, I don't know. And then we need $2. We are getting really close. You know what? I think I'm going to stop there. So 10, 15, 3 is 18. $18 going on. Where's my money? I don't have my life together here. Here it is. $18 is going to go in. Let's see how much we have all together. Pause. Okay. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, and 65. So 165 this week all together for everything that we're doing in today's video. So we have to be cautious with our money. Which we are all the time. Okay, so we said we did 10, 13, and 5, so it's a total of 18. Let's see, do we have $2 in here that we can maybe pull out? I bet you we do. We do. We're going to take the $2 and grab a 20. So now in this one, we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, and 52. This is supposed to be 75. I don't know if I've messed up somewhere. Oh, we have $5 here. 5, 10. Oh, and this $3. Okay. Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll make it happen. All right, so $18 for Christmas in July. Let's move on to our next. So we have April and Rox, our scratchers that we've been working on for them all year long. April's July one here is really cute. We're going to roll a dice to see which one we're going to scratch. 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so that's a 4. We're going to scratch again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That brings us down here. All right, so $7 total for this one this week. All right, we can do that. 5, 6, and 7. Let's see, what do we have in here so far? This one's going to save us $31 by the end of the month, and as you know, we pull this for debt payment. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. What do you say we take this and trade this in for a 20? All right, $24 so far of the overall 31 for April's fresh start. We'll have one more pay period to scratch off those last 2. Monthly savings from Rox Budgets, same situation here. Let's roll 1. We'll do this little lion guy on these of those stickers that just don't want to scratch. All right, that's a 1. Let's roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's up here. So that's a 5. So we'll do 5 and 1 for 6 this week. And this one saves us a total of 30 when all said and done. All right, so we have a total of 22 so far. Let's go ahead, what do you say, and trade that in for a 20. $22 of the 30 for Rox Budgets. Okay, up next, our next coloring challenge, we have Save with Judy. We have 2 we're working on with her. So let's get her pulled up. Find our little Nomi friends. Where are you, Nomi friends? Here you are. Okay, July has got a guitar. You know what? That's a really good fit for this week. How are we behind? We only have 2 of our gnomes colored in, and we need to have 3. Goodness, I don't know. This little guitar guy is great, though. My brother, he is a musician, and he plays the guitar and sings. I can do neither of those things. So this little gnome is perfect for this week. Yes, he is. But I am wondering how I ended up off on my numbers. What I did wrong there. All right, so he's got his little guitar. Let's see. Color in that centerpiece. You know what, y'all? I'm going to fast forward while I color because I think I'm going to have to do 2. All right. I don't know how I got behind on these, but we got 2 going in. So we're going to grab 20. This is Austin. This is my brother. And this is Jonna. That's my mom. She loves mustard. No, she doesn't. She actually hates that color. And she's going to think that's really funny if she actually watches my video. And we'll know if she actually watches my video. All right. So Playing with Friends, Save with Judy is now going to have 30 in there. And then we're going to do our 2026 challenge there. We are behind on that one too. Am I ahead on my weeks? Maybe I am. Maybe we do have 3 paychecks left. I don't know. I guess we'll get done earlier, or maybe I'll have a break. So we're going to do one here today of our firecrackers. Our terribly colored firecrackers. Because I'm terrible at markers, apparently. Okay, so $5 going in for this one. We're keeping this one going all year long. It's going to go towards our HOA fund. Because that's just about what we need. Not quite the total amount, but so far we have 120, 40, 60, 165, just saving $5 a week right there. Okay, up next is Year of Minis from Bookish Mama Budgets. We have, let's see, I can't remember if we're caught up on this. We're going to do just one today. So that's a 6, and that's why we're going to do just one. $6 for this one. Let's see where we are. We are doing a D6 for 1 roll each week for this card. And then when we are done with the card, we will pull it. So far for this one, we have 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, and 44. Alrighty. Next is our cupcake from Sassy Ginger Budgets. Let's get that. It's always a little bit spicy, so hopefully we don't break the bank with the cupcake today. Let's see, what do we have? We have 3 more to go, so we are getting very close to finishing. Let's get our pink one out. All right, so up first we have our frosting flavor. It's going to be a 5, which is that darn maple bacon. I don't know about that. All right, number 2 is our filling. It's going to be 1 dulce de leche. Dulce de leche. Again, not sure about this flavor combination. Our cake flavor is going to be vanilla. Okay. Our frosting color, woo, we're going to roll that again, is a 6 for orange. All right, so let's get some orange going on here. So we've got orange frosting. Interesting. I'm thinking, who does this make me think of? Like orange. Well, it makes me think Halloween, especially if you end up with like black sprinkles. I'm excited for Halloween. I know it's still July, but as you all know from my channel, I'm a fall girl. And I can't wait. Okay, 2 for the sprinkle colors, which is blue. So we are not going fall on this maple bacon cupcake. So that was my idea. Halloween. All right, and we have a vanilla cake, so we're just going to color the cake part here. Vanilla E. All right, and then the last thing we need is the wrapper color, which is, of course, my favorite, rainbow. All right, so we're going to color that in. If you will let me fast forward, you don't have to listen to me yak. Okay, let's add up our cupcake here. All right, so we have maple bacon for 5. We have dulce de leche for 1. We have vanilla for 1. We have frosting is orange. That was 6. Whew, spicy. Our sprinkles were blue, so that's 2. And our wrapper was 6, so this is a $21 cupcake. That's okay. We had that much budgeted, so we're okay. $21 going in to our cupcakes for this month. Let's see, and we're down to 2. I think we might have 2 more pay periods, so maybe I'm getting myself confused. All right. Well, yeah, because I think I have 5 pay periods this month. I don't know. All right. We'll figure it out. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 52. All right. $52. 55. 55 plus 2 is 57. We have $57 in our cupcake challenge. And we have 2 more to go. So I think we will be finishing this one out in July. So we're going to have to find some new challenges. I'm loving that one. That one was so fun. Is still fun, but spicy. Up next is our budget love match. So let me get that set up. You know, I'll fast forward that for you. All right, y'all, we are all set up. And you know what? I think this might be our last time to play this one as well, because when I started laying these out, we are down to 3 singles with only 1 date left. We have been playing this one for so long. Okay, so yes, we have these 3 singles. They all are on their last date. So we have our heartthrobs here. I'm going to shuffle them just a little bit because I don't think I did. And then we are going to find out when we swipe right or left if they're going to be on the board for this week. Okay, so up first is this gentleman. He is having a cup of coffee and a nice outdoor, but we are swiping left on him. Not interested. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. We have our chef here. Oh, we are swiping right on our chef, and he's going to go up into category number 1. We have our businessman here. We are swiping left on him today. We have our teacher. We are swiping right on him. And then we have our gamer. Oh no, we are swiping left on the sad gamer again. Sorry, he just seems so just blah to me. All right. Okay, well, we got our 3 possible dudes. We have our 3 ladies and their last chance to find love here. We're going to scooch all this up and this down. Okay. So we have those there. Now let's find out what our date locations are. We have dancing, always fun. We have bowling, also always fun. And then we have the fair, the funnest. Okay, so these are 3 very fun dates. We'll find out what their situations are. We're going to start with our flight attendant here. We're going to roll a d6, but we're going to use the love dice. All right, so she's going out with a sad gamer. No way. No way this is going well. All right, where's the sad gamer going to take her? Well, he likes games, so it could be bowling or it could be the fair. He strikes me as a bowling guy. All right, let's find out what the situation is. All right, if you roll odd, he had BO. Gross. And we're going to save 3. If it's even, we're going to save $1. It's odd. He should have taken a shower and like put on some deodorant. My goodness. I'm going to say this was not a win. This was not a win for her. All right, so he was 4 and the BO was 3, so that's a total of $7 for her last and final date. Bless her heart. Bless his heart. All right, let's hope he doesn't show up again. All right, so now we're on to this chic young lady. She's going out with the chef. Very good choice. He is going to take her to the fair because he likes the fair food. Okay, and their situation is he brought her flowers. That's amazing. So it says roll a d6 for 3. Okay, I would say she had a good date. I'm gonna say she had a good date. It worked out for her. So he's 11. $3, so $14 total for this date, and it was a success. That's what we're going with. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, our last and final, our florist here. She is going out with the chef as well, and this time he's taking her dancing. All right, if he rolls odd, you had to buy your own cocktail. No way. Save $5. If not, you roll even and save 2. Thank goodness it's 2 because he rolled even. So it's $11 for him and 2. And it sounds like he's going to have to make a choice. Or maybe they will. I don't know. 2, 3, and 4. So another $14 going in right there. All right. We are done. We are done, y'all. I don't even know. I wasn't expecting it, but we have finished all of our singles out. No more. Their love has been found. These guys are done. And we are done with this game. And we are going to get to find out at the end of July how much we saved all together. That's exciting. We've been pulling it every month, but we have been keeping track. So, goodness. All right. So, how much did we save today? Let's see. We're going to condense this down a little bit. We had a $20 here. I think we had a 5. Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there's another 10. So we'll keep that 10. Go with that 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So another 5. All right. So we'll do this 10, this 5, and a 20. Awesome. All right. So that is $35 going in today. A little above budget for what we had picked out, but that's okay because I think we underspent in some of the other categories. We'll just see how it all works out. All right. Woo, we got some money. Dating is expensive. All right. Let's see. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Here's the catch. I think I remember now. I was supposed to check that. I am not sure that's all from July. It might have been from right before our break. So I'll have to look at the video to see if we pulled that out. So by next video or by the time we do our July roundup, I will have an accurate July number for the dating game. Okay. Now we are on to our Ultimate 2026 with Pam Champion. Get that book out. We have some scratchers and this or that. Let's go ahead and do our scratchers here. So that's a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to scratch right here. And that's a nice friendly one. We like that. 1, 2, 3 up here. And that's a friendly 4. Okay, let's leave it at that because I do think that we have 2 more pay periods. Now, the more I think about it, y'all forgive me, my life is chaos right now. Okay, and then we are going to do some 4th of July this or that. Potato salad or mac and cheese. Potato salad all the way for me. I'm not a huge fan of mac and cheese. And I am not a huge fan of cheese in general. I guess I was crossing out the one that I wanted. That didn't work. How about this? All right, fireworks show or fireworks at home. That's an easy one for me. I prefer the professionals. I do not like when people are blowing stuff up in the yard. Coke or Pepsi? We're going to go with Coke. So that's a 1. And sweet treats or salty snacks. I'm definitely a salty snacks gal. All right, let's see what we got. So we need to save some fun for the other two pay periods. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's just trade this in for a 10. Call it good. All right, $11 going in to the Ultimate 2026. Let's see, what do we have? Yeah, this looks closer. I'm concerned that the dating game didn't have the right amount. 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, and 43. Okay. So the only things we have left is Vacation Crashers, which is a new binder collab that we're working on. And then if we have anything left, we will do Piggy Tires or our Bubbles Catch-All. So let's do our Vacation Crashers and call it a week. All right, so we have all of the collaborators challenges here. And we just need our game board. Where are you? Okay, this is our key to the little icons, and here is our game board. Okay, we can start anywhere. Let's start over here on number 5 this time. Roll that. It's going to give us a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just $2, and that's going to go in our bonus folder right here. Okay, let's roll again. 1, 2. That's another $3 going into our bonus folder. $3. Okay. 1. That's cherries. We're going to Savvy Girl Saves. Let's find her. Here she is. Love the camping and the life is better at the lake. That is absolutely true. Let's do 2 today. 1 and 2. This is $1 per icon. So we'll do $2 there. All right, let's roll again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll it. D8. Yikes. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. This is a 10. Like I said, my little darling cat got into my dice one night and knocked them everywhere. So they're everywhere. Okay, so that's a 2. So we're going to put $2 into that bonus back here. We're going to roll again. 1, 2. That's $1. Okay, the bonus is getting all the attention this week. 1. We're headed to CBA Mom Saves, which is here on the front. Let's get a couple more of the icons. Let's do $2 there. All right. $2 for CBA Mom Saves. Let's keep it rolling. 1, 2. We're headed to Dying Outlaw. Let's see. Dying Outlaw, here you are. Okay, so we have some bigger numbers. Let's do a 3. 1, 2, and 3. And let's roll again. 1. Headed to 4. Goodness gracious. I'm going to grab a 1 back from here and take this 5. Okay, and put this back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are headed to Melissa Manages. I do believe it's right here. We have another camper themed. Love that. For $2 per camper. So let's do 1, 2. All right, so we are down now to, we got $15. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. 1, roll a D4. Sure, don't mind if I do. That's a 1. Okay, so $1. We need to make some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're just going to put $1 in our bonus. Okie doke. Let's keep on rolling. 1, 2, another $2. Goodness gracious, this bonus is going to be fat. Rolling again. 1. We are headed to Kimmy's Corner. which is right here with the coffee. Let's do a few of these because we like the coffee. All right, so 1, 2. Do 2 for Kimmy's Corner. We are now down to $10. All right, 1, 3. Let's get some change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we're gonna go to the bonus and we're gonna put 3 and put that in the back. This one's gonna get us. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay, a 5 in the bonus. We might have to start crossing those off. All right, 1, 2. We're never gonna get these done. T8 is 8. Okay, we are now owing money. We are owing money to the bonus folder. So we have an IOU of 6. Let me get one here. Oops. We have ice cream that's fitting for summer. $6. We're going to have to mark that on the bonus envelope. We did not do well. I mean, we saved some, but we did not do well with our money today. Okay, Vacation Crashers is going to be done. Let me get them all put away. I will fast forward it so you don't have to listen to me yak. Okay, before we go much further, I'm going to condense this down because yikes. 1, 2, let's just get these organized here. And then we will get these into smaller bills because, oh my goodness, it's hogging all the ones over here. All right. Okay, so we have a 10, a 5, and a 10, so 20. All right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for a 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So another 10. So let's just grab a 20 instead. So we are at $45 in the bonus section plus the $6 IOU. We are, whew, that bonus. So what do y'all think? Should we cross off the numbers once we hit those bonuses or whatever we're calling those? Because we're never going to get done. We're never going to get done. And I want to. Okay. But I'm also not in a huge rush. So maybe we'll just see how it goes. All right. So we got our little marker for our IOU. And we are now officially all done with our Wednesday Save with Friends. We didn't get to Picky Tires or Bubbles this week. That's okay. We were trying to make some dent in those Vacation Crashers. And man, it took us out. All right. So, okay. So if you're watching us on Wednesday, just know that I appreciate you watching every time you do. It makes a huge difference. And that's, that's really the best way to support. If you want to comment down below, give me a like, let me know you're watching. I hope you're having a great middle of the week, and I hope the rest of your week is fantastic. The next time I see you, I'll be updating you on how everything went with the family and at the hospital. So I hope everything is going great for you. And until I see you in the next one, y'all hang in there. Bye.